Without looking, I know you guys don't want to look ahead, but you guys talk about, you want to win championships, especially in November. The Big Ten title game's obviously not in your hands, but how important would that be? Obviously people talk about the playoff and if you guys can make that, but how big is the Big Ten championship for you guys?
Like I've been saying, we really don't focus on that. We understand the team we're going against this week. We playing the away game, so we got to really focus on that. Understand they're gonna come out here and go out there and play hard, whether their record is good or bad. So we really just focus on that weekend, just maximizing each unit.
But the fact you guys are sitting there number 2 in the college football playoff rankings means y'all have put yourself in position, right? I mean, what do you think of that? That if you went out, things could be there for you.
I'll definitely say we want to be a part of the Big Ten championship game, but like I said, we just got to worry about these 2 weeks that's coming up.
Have you gotten, just from week to week, gotten better just as a receiver? I mean, do you find yourself running routes even better? I mean, how much have you improved just in that regard?
I definitely feel like I've improved as a receiver just from sophomore year. Just from sophomore year, I feel like my routes definitely got better. But
they're probably jealous I didn't vote for them.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. I just definitely put a lot of time in that practice. Working on coming out of my routes, running certain routes, because I don't know what I would play even if I was to make it to the next level.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time, whether it's receiver work or running back work. I make sure I have both pretty well.
Gotcha. Thanks, man.
You have reliable hands. Has that always been kind of the case? Even when you were just a running back, have you always felt like you had pretty good hands as a football player?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm a pretty good athlete. So, good athletes could do many things: block, catch, run the ball. So I feel like, I always had that.
Curtis, does that make it more fun to be that involved? I mean, as a receiver, as a running back, does it make the game more fun for you?
Whether I'm getting the ball or not, the game is pretty fun for me. Just going out there, seeing my other guys on my team making plays, always keeps me excited. I don't have to get the ball to be out there having fun.
But the fact that you can run a route, you can run a post, you can run a seam, you can run a curl. With competence,
Yeah, I'm just gifted and happy I have the abilities to be able to do those things.
I know you're a humble guy.
T-shirt.
I think I took it from one of them.
I know you're a humble guy, but I know entering last week, you were the only player in college football that had at least 500 rushing yards and 500 receiving yards on the season. You were way over both numbers, and you still are. Do you pay attention to stuff like that, Curtis, about kind of setting a mark like that, being a national standard, or do you not pay attention to that stuff?
No, I really don't. I really don't care about really individual stats. As long as we're going out there getting wins, that's all I care about.
Curtis, I'm sure you've been asked this 7 times. I'm late. Sorry, I have to ask again, but. A lot of people before the season envisioned that JT was going to be this team's Heisman contender. And I know you just got done saying you don't care or consider your individual stats, but you're on pace to do some pretty special things statistically that could put you in a position to be in that scenario.
Right.
Has that hit you yet? And what do you think when your name is involved or associated with the game's most prestigious award?
No, I wouldn't say it hit me because, like I said, I really don't focus on that. But just being a kid that's raised in Brooklyn, to have the opportunity to be a part of something like that would definitely be special. So, I really don't focus on that, but just from where I'm from, just to be able to be a part of something like that, I think it would be special for me.
Do you ever go back and think about that Maryland catch that you missed in the end? I know everybody, I don't mean to be negative, and I'm not trying to be, but that one that you had there could have been a Heisman moment.
Yeah, definitely. I'm the type of guy, if something happened, I feel like I could have made the play. I think about it, but what I do to help myself, I put myself in that situation at practice or whether it's after practice to make sure I make the play next time.
So you came back and worked on it?
Yeah, I was just finished doing that at the end of practice with Dwayne.
Yeah, I saw that.
How do you simulate that? That was pretty, because the guy was kind of all over you. And
just really, I really didn't do too much of that, but just really having somebody in your face, constantly trying to knock your hands down, really fighting for the ball, and then when it's time to go up to get the ball, just fight for the ball.
Does it ever surprise you, Curtis, how quickly things can happen at Ohio State, where you take some time, you're here, you're a special teams guy, you touch the ball on a limited basis, and then all of a sudden, in 1 year, you can go to one of the biggest stars in college football?
I wasn't surprised at all because I've seen it happen to many players here. We had a whole bunch of players that really started their career here, like when Zeke, my freshman year, and nobody really knew who Zeke was. We knew what Zeke could do, but nobody really knew, and then he just took off that year, and then from there, he had a really great career here. So we seen it happen before, so it wasn't a surprise.